Okay, so hello everyone. In today's video, we will learn what is asynchronous programming in JavaScript. Basically, JavaScript is what? JavaScript are synchronous programming. Synchronous means one after another. Okay, execute first this and this after that, and after execute this and after execute this, like that. Like in order wise. If a programming language executing task order wise means that is what synchronous programming language. Okay, asynchronous means which doesn't follow order. Okay, like which does not follow order, it's based on some time. Okay, or we can say execute later. So let me tell you what is the mean of asynchronous programming actually. So basically asynchronous means which takes time. Okay, asynchronous means which takes time. Okay, this is what number one point, you can remember this. Okay, second is what? Second, you can remember JS is what? JS is basically synchronous programming. Okay, synchronous, or we can say synchronous, so it ignores what? Asynchronous. Okay, it ignores what? Asynchronous task. Okay, because by the nature of JavaScript basically a synchronous programming language, but we can do asynchronous programming as well in JavaScript. So first priority it gives to the synchronous task, later it comes to the asynchronous part. Okay, if it has synchronous and asynchronous tasks simultaneously, so it will ignore which task? Asynchronous task. Okay, whenever callback stack will empty after executing all synchronous tasks, it will execute the asynchronous task after that, right? So what does it mean? Okay, so you can understand this point also. When callback stack is empty, okay, when callback stack is empty, then async, okay, async task will execute. Okay, so this is a simple definition you can understand. Callback stack mean you can understand, like there is someone who is continuously watching whether whether compiler is free or not. Okay, whenever it is free, it give a asynchronous task to it for execution, right? If it is busy, it will not give any asynchronous task. So callback, okay, so callback stack execute asynchronous task whenever it is free. So like that you can understand. Okay, there is one event loop, okay, which continuously watch whether call stack is empty or not. Okay, event loop continuously watch whether call stack is empty or not. If it is empty, it will give asynchronous task also. Okay, you are not being clear right now much, but when we write code to understand this concept, then you will get more clear. Okay, so don't worry about it. I'm just giving you a basic concept. Okay, then we will implement this concept using programming, then you can easily understand, right? So what are the asynchronous tasks? What are the asynchronous function? So you can see, like set timeout. Okay, set timeout is what? Asynchronous function. So this set timeout function, what it takes one callback. Okay, it takes what? One callback. Okay, and it takes, okay, callback means callback function. Okay, it takes what? Callback function. Okay, and second thing, it takes what? Time in millisecond. Okay, time in milliseconds. It takes time in milliseconds, right? And the second asynchronous function is set interval. Okay, set interval is also an asynchronous function, right? So it also takes one callback function, and time in second. Okay, time in millisecond. Okay, so millisecond means if you are giving 1000 millisecond means it is equals to 1 second. Okay, 1000 millisecond is equals to 1 second. Okay, let's understand through coding. Okay, so let's understand it by code. Okay, so first I will create one boiler template here. Okay, and I'm writing here asynchronous programming. Okay, I'm giving just a title, and here what I will do, I will just link my JavaScript. Okay, src, and app.js. Okay, and here I will write one testing message to check whether it's working or not. Alert, simply working. Okay, now let me check. Okay, my server is not on yet. Let me reopen it. Okay, go live. Okay, fine. So this message is coming, working, means our JavaScript is linked successfully. Now what I have to do, I'll go to the app.js and here I will write my function. Okay, what is asynchronous function? First is set timeout. Okay, set timeout. Okay, so here in set timeout, first we give one callback function. Okay, so I'm giving which function? I'm giving here arrow function. Okay, arrow function. We write arrow function like this. Okay, in previous videos, I have already explained you what are the different types of function and what is the signature of that functions. Okay, and here we will write the time in millisecond. For example, I'm writing here 1 second, right? So here what I will write in this function, I will write one statement. Okay, so here I will write alert. Okay, alert. Hello, asynchronous async message. Okay, so let's check whether it's working or not. Okay, so after 1 minute it is saying hello asynchronous message. So if I refresh it, so after 1 second it will display me message. Okay, so it is working. Suppose I'm writing here what. Okay, okay, so here I'm writing one console message, console.log. This is asynchronous. This is an asynchronous. Okay, this is a set timeout function. Okay, like that I'm writing. Okay, so after that I'm writing what, console.log. Okay, this is JavaScript. Okay, so this is what this task is known as, asynchronous task. This is what asynchronous task. Okay, this is what asynchronous task, and this is what synchronous task. Okay, this is what synchronous task. So which function will print first? Will it print this function? This is a set timeout function, or will it print first? This is JavaScript function. So obviously we know it will print what? This is JavaScript. Okay, why? Because this is synchronous. So JavaScript execute first synchronous task. Let's see. So what I will do, I will just go to the inspect mode. Okay, and here I will go to the console, and here you can see clearly this is JavaScript is coming first, and this is a set timeout function is coming later. Okay, so some students are thinking like we are giving here 1 second, that's why it is taking much time. So if I decrease the time 10 millisecond, okay, 10 millisecond is very small time, very small time. Okay, so if I execute this, so you will see, okay, what happens. Okay, for example, I'm giving 100 here. This is JavaScript is coming. Okay, I think this is a browser error. Let me execute this in another browser. Okay, so let me open Chrome. Okay, and let me go to the console. Okay, so here we can see clearly this is JavaScript is coming first, and this is a set timeout function is coming later. Okay, even though the time is very less, 100 millisecond is very less than 1 second. Okay, suppose if I write this statement in a loop for let I equals to 0. Okay, I less than equals to like 100. Okay, I plus plus. Okay, so which like task is taking much time? For loop will take much time, or this will take much time? See how much time it is taking. It is taking 10 millisecond 100 milliseconds only, but it will print how many time? It will print 100 times. So means who is taking time? The synchronous task is taking much time, but asynchronous task is not taking much time, but still JavaScript will give preference to the synchronous task first. Okay, later it will give the preference to the asynchronous task. Whenever the callback stack will empty, whenever the callback stack will empty after executing all the synchronous tasks, it will execute the asynchronous task. So let's see here. So see, it is printing first what? It is printing first all 100. What? It is printing all 100 time. What is this is JavaScript. Later it is printing what? This is a setTimeout function. Okay, so you can understand clearly. For example, if I take a variable here, let I equals to 0. Okay, and I'm writing here I plus plus. So you can see clearly. Let's see. So first what it is doing? It is printing all the messages. Like this is JavaScript like that. And in last, after finishing all the asynchronous tasks, it is printing what? This is a setTimeout function. Right? Okay, so I hope you are understanding this. Okay, after that, we have another function, another asynchronous function, which is setInterval. Okay, setInterval. Okay, what setInterval will do? It will execute after each 100 millisecond. It will execute after each 100 millisecond again. Okay, if we talk about setTimeout function, it will execute one time only. But this will execute after each what? After each 100 millisecond. Okay, so see the output. If I execute this, so what it is printing? It is printing all the synchronous tasks, and it is printing. This is a timeout function after each 100 millisecond. Okay, so it is continuously printing. Okay, so let me remove this. I hope you're understanding what is the synchronous means. Okay, so what I will do with the help of set interval function, we can execute one message and again. For example, I'm writing here what? I'm writing here let I equals to 0. Okay, and what I'm doing here console.log, and I'm writing here I plus plus. So you can see here, you can see it is executing 0, 1, 2, 3. So after 100 millisecond, it is executing. Okay, if I write here 2000 means after 2 seconds it will print. After each 2 seconds it will print. Right? So it is printing like this. Okay, suppose if I write here 1 second only, 1 second means 1000. And what I will do here, if I create one date object, how we can create the date object? We have to call the date constructor. Okay, and we have to create the date object. How we create the object? With the help of new keyword. Okay, so date object will is created. Now we will store that object in a variable. Okay, so let dt. Okay, dt is what? A variable. Okay, so if I will print what? Console.log, if I say dt. So what will happen? It will print me the current date time. Okay, it will print current date time. Okay, so it is printing all the current time. Okay, and after 1 second it is changing, because see the time is changing. So what I will do here, I'll go to the index.html. I'll go to the index.html, and here what I will do, I will create one heading, the h1. Okay, and here I will give id. Id is what? Heading. Right, I'm giving id is what? Heading. Right, because I will print time on this heading. Okay, I will print what time? This time is coming, this time is coming, this time I will print on this heading. So how I will print? Let's see. Okay, so I'll go to the JavaScript now. Okay, so I will fetch this heading first. How I will fetch this heading in JavaScript? So here what I will do, I will write here let. Okay, let heading is a variable. Heading is just a variable. It is just normal variable. And how I will fetch that heading? Using document.get element by id. And what is the head id name? ID name is also heading itself. Okay, so after that what I will do? Okay, I have created dt function. Okay, I have created one dt object. Right, now I will not print here anymore. Instead of this, I will print on this heading. Okay, I will print on this heading. Which heading? Here. Means here I want to print. Okay, so see, if you will see here, right now you will see only 3 dots. On these 3 dots, I want to print my time. So here what I will do, I will say heading dot inner html. Okay, inner html, and here I will write one dt. Okay, so when you see here, you can see this time is coming. Okay, this time is coming on document. Previously it was coming on console. Okay, so I just want to print only the time. So what we can do, we can create a variable. Okay, I'm creating one variable for time. Okay, so after that I will fetch the time only. So I will write here dt dot to local. to local, okay, time string, to local time string. So with the help of this, I will get only time. So instead of sending directly dt, I will send here what time, right? I will send time. So you can see here the time is coming. Okay, the time is coming and it is updating as well. So if you want to add some CSS on it, so we can attach CSS as well. So what I will do first, I'll create one container. Okay, container means I'll create one container class. Okay, so inside this container, I will put my heading, right? I will keep my heading here. Now, what I will do here, I'll create one style.css, right? And I will link the CSS link tag, okay, and slash style.css. Okay, so this is how I link. And now what I will do, I will write boiler template first. Padding is what? 0. Padding 0. Margin 0. Okay, box sizing, border box. Right. And after that, what I will do? After that, I will call my container. Okay, on container. Okay, actually, I want to see this time in middle. I want to keep this time in middle of the page. So what I will do, I will write display flex property, display flex. Okay, justify content center. Okay, so when I write justify content center, it will come center, but I want to keep it here in middle. So here I will write align item center. Okay, so when I write align item center, so you can see it is not coming in center. Why it is not coming on center? So you can understand. See, if I will write one border, okay, solid red. So you can see why it is not coming, because this container height is not 100%. Okay, so that's why it is not coming in middle. So we have to increase the height of this container. So height 100 vh. Okay, viewport height. So now you can see the container height increased and now it is coming in center. Okay, so what I will do, I will remove this border. Okay, or I can keep it, no issue. I can keep it also, no problem. And what I will do, I will increase the font size of this time. So what I will do, I will call h1. Okay, and I will give font size. I'm giving font size is what, 100 pixel. Okay, and then I will give some, okay, font family I'm giving. Font family is what, Algerian. Okay, any font family you can give, but I'm giving this one. So it will look like this. If my timer is coming like this, I want to increase more font size. So it is coming like this. Okay, I want to give some letter spacing. Letter spacing is what, 5 pixel. Okay, so now it is letter spacing is what, 5 pixel. Okay, I want to give, okay, word spacing as well. Word spacing is what, 5 pixel. Okay, word spacing also coming. And now what I will do, I will change the background as well. So I will take a ready-made background from CSS gradient. Okay, I'll go to the gradient, and here what I'll go to the backgrounds. Okay, and from backgrounds, I'll copy any background. I'll copy this background. Okay, copied, and I will paste this background on body section. Okay, in body section, I will paste this background. So you can see now our timer is looking like this. Okay, so what I will do, I will change the text color. Okay, font color as well. So I will write here color white. Okay, so our, okay, time is coming something like this. So this is how we can use asynchronous functions and we can create this timer. So hope you are understanding now. Asynchronous means the task which execute later. Okay, synchronous means the task will execute immediately, means one and after another. Okay, asynchronous which execute later. Okay, for example, if I write here, document dot write. Okay, for example, I'm writing here hello world. So what will happen? What will happen? Okay, first what you are seeing, first you are seeing hello world here. Okay, later you can see your timer is coming later. Okay, so means synchronous task execute first, later execute asynchronous task. Okay, so thank you everyone for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any doubt, any question, if you want to ask, you can ask in comment box. If you completed this code successfully, so you can paste your code in comment section below. Okay, so that it will be a motivation for me. Okay, like you guys are practicing through this video, right? So thank you everyone for watching this video.